So welcome everyone to another day of Candoo learning. Today we're going over telehealth, specifically with MyChart. I am Rachel, I'm your tech learning guide today, and I'm also a tech concierge here at Candoo Tech. We're just gonna start off with what telehealth means. And sometimes telehealth is called telemedicine, and it's the use of technology to provide care when you and the doctor are not in the same place at the same time. If you have a phone or device with internet access, you already have everything you need to get medical care or services through telehealth. So you may be able to talk to your doctor live over the phone or video chat. You'll be able to send and receive messages from your doctor using chat messaging, email, secure messaging, and secure file exchange. And you'll also be able to use remote patient monitoring so your doctor can check up on you at home. So you may have some vitals or devices that may check your ECG or something else that may be informative for your doctor. So let's go over the types of care you can get using telemedicine. So you may be able to get general health care like wellness visits, prescriptions for medicine, dermatology, eye exams, nutrition counseling, mental health counseling, and sometimes urgent care conditions. So let's go over the benefits of telehealth. So although virtual visits may not be as common as traditional in-person doctor's appointments, there are some benefits in explaining why this has grown in popularity. So it also helps the limiting of physical contact during the pandemic. It also allows for patients to receive care from the comfort of their home. Staying put cuts down on commuting, traveling in bad weather, time off from work, or even the need for childcare. And sometimes using telehealth care tools can shorten wait times to see a provider or expand the range of access to specialists who live further away. We are going over how to use MyChart specifically. So this is just one of the more popular telehealth organizations. There are other organizations. It's going to depend on your doctor. We're going to go over how to add an organization in MyChart, how to view and schedule visits, emailing your doctor, viewing medications, and also viewing test results in MyChart. First off, we're going to start by adding an organization to MyChart. Now, you would have to have already have installed the MyChart app on your device. So if you have an Android device, then you would want to go to the Play Store where you would install apps, and you would want to search for MyChart and install it through Play Store. If you have an Apple device, you would want to go to the App Store on your device and install the app through the App Store. So once we install the app, we're going to want to open it by clicking on the app. So once we tap on the app, the first thing it's going to do is going to ask you to accept the terms and conditions. Next, it's going to ask you for your consent to view your device's location. Once you either accept or decline, it's going to ask you to add your organization. So first you have to click on your state. So there's in alphabetical order, it's going to be a list of all the states. You're going to click the state that you reside in. So here we clicked on New York, so it showed at the top of the screen. And then here in alphabetical order, we have all the organizations in New York that use MyChart. You click on the name of your organization. Now, when it's asking you for your username and password, this is going to be the information that your doctor has provided to you. So you do need to reach out to your doctor to retrieve this information. You're going to click this button that says log in. And then it's going to bring you to the home page of MyChart. Next, we're going to go over how to view and schedule your visits. We're going to click on the icon that looks like a calendar labeled visits. It's going to bring us to this page where it's going to show us all our past and upcoming appointments. If we needed to cancel an upcoming appointment, there's going to be a cancel button with an X underneath each appointment. If it's a previous appointment, you can also view the summary. Next, at the bottom of the screen, you also have the ability to schedule a future appointment. So depending on what type of appointment you are scheduling, you're going to click on it, and then it's going to ask you a series of information, and then it will give you a calendar to choose a date and time that's available. Next, we're going to go over how to email your doctor. And this time we're going to click on the icon which shows an envelope and it's labeled messages. Once we click on that, it's going to give you a list of all the messages that you have with your doctor. It's going to be fairly similar if you use email. It's going to be labeled inbox at the top of the screen. So at the bottom of the screen, we have this orange button that says send a message. So once you click send a message, it's going to ask you to fill out some prompts. The great thing is with the to field and the subject field, it's already going to have autofill prompts for you. So you just have to choose between the list. Same thing with the subject. It's also going to vary depending on the organization. We have the body of the message here. So this is when you're able to type in the message you want to send to your doctor. Now, the great thing about this as well is above the body of the message, we also have another line where it says add an attachment. Do you have any pictures that you want to include in the email? Let's say there was some skin irritation and you want to take a photo of that and send it to the doctor. You have the ability to click where it says add an attachment. Once you click on photos, then you can add that photo specifically to that email. Once you finish entering in all the information, on the top right corner, we have an envelope with an arrow. Once you click on that, it's going to send that message to that doctor directly. Also, each organization is going to run things slightly different. So this email may not go directly to your doctor. It may go to a receptionist. It may go to a nurse practitioner. This is going to vary depending on the organization. So next, we're going to go over how you can view your medications within the app. So when we're at the home page, on the top right corner, we have the pills icon labeled medications. Once we click on that, I don't have an example here just based off the sensitivity of the information, but once you click on it, it's going to give you all the list of all the medications that were prescribed to you. And then underneath each one is going to have a button where you can click on the summary. So it's going to give you the information of who the doctor was, the date, and then even information of when you may need a refill. So next, we're going to go over how you can view test results. So it's starting back at this home page. And then this time, we're going to click the icon where it's labeled test results. And then once you click on that, we have a list of all our tests here. So if we click on this second one here, this is what the summary would look like. It would let us know the date that it was collected, the date that the results were collected as well. Any impressions by the doctors will also be included in the body of the message here. If we click here where it says tap here to view full resolution images, any images that your doctor has uploaded will also be available here as well. Have a specific question based off of that specific test. At the bottom of each result, there is this orange button that says ask a question. If you click on that, it's going to open up similar to the interface what we were looking at, or the similar screen what we were looking at earlier when we were emailing a doctor. This time it's going to have all the information auto-filled for us because we know the app knows that you're asking a question based off of this specific test result. So the name of the doctor will already be auto-filled for you. The subject line will already be auto-filled for you with this specific test. And then all you have to do is type in the body of the message the question you have about that test. And then once you're finished, on the top right corner, you're going to click that envelope with the arrow, and it will send that message to that doctor specifically about this test result. This is by Epic. Epic is the developer. They're the ones who created the MyChart app. So we're just going to watch a video of them doing a quick overview of MyChart.
Welcome to MyChart. This might be a new tool for you.
If you have any questions, if you just wanted to also just have any, add any comments, if you use MyChart, if you use another organization or another app system, and you just want to give your experience, you could certainly unmute to just add to the discussion.
MyChart is excellent. I've used it over the past 2 years in managing my older brother's healthcare. It's just nice having all of that information literally at your fingertips. It's an excellent tool for communicating to the doctor. You know, you have such and such is going on, and they'll get back to you in, 24 or 48 hours. And it really saves you a lot of time and the inconveniences of having to make an appointment, because nobody can make an appointment, I don't think, and have an appointment for the next day.
I've used MyChart with, I had a patient portal that was different from my primary care physician and the affiliate specialist with that practice. And there's been a lot of takeovers and mergers in the medical field, and you know your passwords and you have that, then somebody buys them up and they say, oh, we're going to a new website. So it's this was good information to see that there may be a number of entities that are part of MyChart. I don't have the app on my phone. I only use it from my desktop.
Actually haven't used the web browser version, so it sounds like it does give you all the features that the mobile version provides.
I've been using Patient Portico for years. And is this an addition, or it seemed very similar? Your presentation was very similar to what I have been using. So is MyChart an addition, or I can stay with Patient Portico?
It can be an addition. It depends on the specialist and the provider. So if the organization uses MyChart, then it may be helpful if it offers. I haven't used that portal, so I'm not 100% sure with the features that they utilize. There may be additional features that MyChart offers that the portal doesn't.
Yeah.
So you, if you want to see, I would reach out to your doctor to see if it does help, or if it does provide some other features that you would that would maybe helpful.
This is good because my doctor uses the patient portal. Tomorrow I ask.
Any questions? Just any comments?
Oh, my comment is how helpful this is. They're making the members aware of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's to me, it's a blessing. And it's so, I want to just say thank you. It's so much, you're bringing us so much information that many of us, I don't know, are not aware of.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much for joining. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for adding to the discussions. I get to learn from you at the same time. So it's great that we all get to be here. Thank you.